This video is about a cashier begged for help until a millionaire turned her tears into joy. If this story inspires you, please like the video, share it with loved ones, and write in the comments how it touched your heart. Part 1: The Weight of the World. In the small town of Maplewood, life moved at a leisurely pace. The sun cast warm rays over the neat rows of houses, and gentle breezes whispered through the trees lining the streets. Here everyone knew each other, and life's simplicity was both comforting and confining. For Lily Thompson, a cashier at the local grocery store, the days felt monotonous, each one blurring into the next. At 28, she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Lily had always dreamed of a life filled with adventure, yet circumstances kept her tethered to her small-town existence. After her father fell ill and subsequently passed away, the responsibility had fallen on her to care for her younger sister Emma. Their mother had left years ago, searching for a life she felt was beyond their reach. The girls had been left to navigate their grief together, relying on each other as their only family. Every morning, Lily would wake up before dawn, a routine she had maintained for as long as she could remember. She would brew a strong cup of coffee, its rich aroma filling their modest kitchen, and then wake Emma, who was still lost in her dreams. At just 16, Emma was a bright light in Lily's life, a reminder of hope and resilience in the face of hardship. "Lily, can I have a pancake?" Emma asked one morning, her voice still thick with sleep as she shuffled into the kitchen. "Of course, but only if you help me flip them," Lily replied, a smile spreading across her face, grateful for the moments that felt normal amidst the chaos. Emma giggled, and for a fleeting moment, the heavy burden on Lily's heart felt lighter. They shared a simple breakfast, filled with laughter and the sweet memories of their childhood. Still, the shadow of their financial struggles loomed large. With each passing day, Lily felt the walls closing in. By the time she arrived at the grocery store where she worked, the world felt heavier. The automatic doors slid open, and the familiar ding of the entrance bell was drowned out by the noise of shoppers. Her colleagues greeted her with smiles, and she returned them, masking her inner turmoil behind a facade of cheerfulness. The cash register ran up the items, and Lily scanned groceries with practiced efficiency. With each beep, she heard the echo of her dreams fading: a college education, travel, or even just a night out with friends. Her paychecks went directly to rent and bills, leaving little for anything else. One fateful afternoon, as she was ringing up a customer, a familiar figure stepped into her line of sight. It was Mrs. Rogers, an elderly woman from down the street. Mrs. Rogers had lost her husband a year prior, and Lily had often helped her with her groceries, sharing stories to lift her spirits. "Hello, dear, how are you today?" Mrs. Rogers asked, her voice warm as honey. "Though, just getting by," Lily replied, forcing a smile, though the weariness seeped through. Mrs. Rogers, with her sharp eyes, noticed the subtle shift in Lily's demeanor. "You can always carry the weight of the world, my dear. It's okay to ask for help." Lily felt a lump form in her throat. The truth of those words struck a chord deep within her. She wanted to cry, to let the world know how heavy the burden felt, but she swallowed hard. As the day wore on, Lily's emotional turmoil crescendoed. The store closed, and she sat on a stool behind the register. Alone in the dim light, she allowed her tears to flow, the worry of bills and responsibilities overwhelming her. That is when she heard a voice. "Are you all right?" It was Jason, her coworker, who had always been kind and supportive. Lily hastily wiped her tears, forcing a smile. "I am fine, just a bit tired." But Jason wasn't convinced. "It is okay to not be okay. We all go through tough times." Didn't hesitate to reach out. When she returned home, she found Emma perched at the kitchen table, books spread out before her. "How was work?" Emma asked, looking up with hope. "It was fine," Lily replied automatically, but the heaviness in her chest was hard to shake off. Emma sensed something was off. "Lily, you can tell me anything. You know that, right?" The girl asked her, her gaze pierced through Lily's resolve, making her heart ache. I don't know how we're going to make it through this month, Emma." Emma reached across the table and squeezed Lily's hand. "We'll figure it out together, okay? Just don't forget that you're not alone." Those words echoed in Lily's mind as she lay in bed that night. The darkness of her worries threatened to consume her, but Emma's unwavering support anchored her. She resolved to face tomorrow with a newfound determination. The next day, she arrived at work ready to tackle the challenges ahead. She decided to take Mrs. Rogers' advice to heart. Perhaps asking for help didn't mean she was weak, rather, it was a step toward resilience. After her shift, Lily sat down at her computer to update her resume. With each word she typed, she felt a flicker of hope igniting within her. She could still chase her dreams, even if it felt impossible right now. Just then, her phone buzzed with a message from Jason. "Hey, I was thinking about what you said yesterday. If you ever need to talk, I am here. You're stronger than you think." Lily smiled through her tears. His kindness felt like a lifeline. She was reminded that help could come from the most unexpected places. Days turned into weeks, and Lily continued to push through her struggles. Each small victory felt monumental, whether it was budgeting more effectively for groceries or exploring job opportunities online. She even began volunteering at a community center, where she found fulfillment in helping others. One evening, while she was volunteering, she noticed a group of children playing in the park outside. Their laughter was intoxicating, and the innocence of the joy struck a chord in her heart. In that moment, she remembered what it was like to dream. As she watched them, she was approached by a gentleman in a tailored suit. He introduced himself as Mr. Charles Bennett, a local businessman with a reputation for philanthropy. "I couldn't help but notice your warmth with those children. It is rare to see such kindness," he said, his deep voice resonating with sincerity. Lily felt a blush creep onto her cheeks. "Thank you, they remind me of the importance of joy." As they chatted, Mr. Bennett's genuine interest in her story opened a door she hadn't expected. She spoke of her struggles, her dreams, and the love she held for her sister. "Well, Lily, your resilience is admirable. You have a lovely spirit," Mr. Bennett said, his eyes twinkling with empathy. "I believe every hardship can lead to greater things. Don't lose sight of your dreams." His words lingered in her heart, igniting the flicker of hope that had been smoldering within her. For the first time in a long while, she felt seen, valued, and understood. Later that week, after a particularly long day at the grocery store, Lily received an unexpected call. It was Mr. Bennett inviting her to a charity gala he was hosting. "We were looking for volunteers to help with the event, and I'd love for you to join us," he said. "Me, really?" Lily's voice trembled with disbelief. "Yes, absolutely. I think you'd be a wonderful fit," he assured her. "It is a great opportunity to meet people who could inspire you further." With a heart full of hope, Lily didn't hesitate to accept. The gala felt like a chance to step outside her comfort zone to embrace the possibilities that lay ahead. As the date approached, she prepared herself for the event. She knew that this was more than just a chance to volunteer. It was a chance to transform her life and perhaps even spark the fire of her dreams. Though her journey was only beginning, Lily felt a sense of purpose rising within her. With each step she took, she was learning that resilience wasn't simply about enduring hardships. It was also about embracing the kindness of others and believing in the beauty of her own spirit. Little did she know that this gala would be the turning point that would change everything. It would introduce her to a world filled with possibility, where her tears could truly turn into joy. To be continued. # Part 2, The Gala of Dreams. The night of the charity gala arrived, draping Maplewood in a starry blanket that twinkled like the dreams Lily had long tucked away. Standing in front of her mirror, Lily's heart raced with a mix of excitement and nerves. She wore a simple yet elegant navy blue dress that Emma had helped her pick out. "You look beautiful, Lily," Emma had said, her eyes sparkling with pride. With one last glance at her reflection, she took a deep breath, reminding herself of the strength she had cultivated over the past few weeks. The words of Mr. Bennett echoed in her mind, ***, don't lose sight of your dreams, ***. As Lily arrived at the grand hall, her eyes widened in awe. The venue was adorned with shimmering lights and elegant decorations that transformed it into a magical wonderland. She felt a rush of gratitude wash over her. This was her chance to step into a world she had only ever dreamed of. "Lily, you made it." Mr. Bennett greeted her warmly, his presence radiant in kindness. "Thank you for inviting me," she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "Of course, I am glad you could join us. Let me introduce you to some people," he said, gesturing toward a group gathered nearby. As they walked through the sea of elegantly dressed guests, Lily felt a mix of trepidation and excitement. Everyone seemed to glide effortlessly through conversation, laughter ringing out like music. She felt like a fish out of water, but reminded herself to breathe. "Just be yourself," Mr. Bennett advised, sensing her anxiety. "You have a story worth sharing. Your kindness will resonate with others." Taking a deep breath, Lily stepped forward, determined to embrace this opportunity. After mingling with guests and sharing her story of resilience, she found herself enveloped in warmth. People listened intently, offering words of encouragement and sharing their own struggles. "Your spirit is inspiring," said a woman named Clara, her eyes glistening with empathy. I was once in a position where I felt hopeless, just like you, but it is incredible how life can change in a blink of an eye. Lily's heart swelled with hope. Each conversation felt like a thread weaving into a tapestry of possibilities, igniting a fire within her that she thought had long extinguished. Later that evening, as she helped serve appetizers, she found herself standing beside Jason, her coworker. "You look amazing tonight," he said, his smile genuine. "Thank you, this is all a bit overwhelming," she admitted, glancing around at the bustling crowd. "Just remember, you belong here as much as anyone else," he assured. "Your kindness has always shone through at work. This is just the next step in your journey." His words wrapped around her like a warm hug, providing much-needed comfort. Just then, Mr. Bennett approached them, his face bright with enthusiasm. "I have someone I want you both to meet," he said, leading them toward a distinguished-looking gentleman. "This is Mr. Harold Smith, an entrepreneur with a passion for mentoring young talent." "Pleasure to meet you both," Mr. Smith greeted, his eyes sparkling with interest. "I've heard wonderful things about you, Lily. Your work at the grocery store and your dedication to helping others caught my attention." "Thank you, sir," Lily replied, her heart racing. "I just try to do my part." "Doing your part is remarkable. I would love to hear more about your aspirations," Mr. Smith encouraged, pulling out a chair for her. As she spoke about her dreams of pursuing education and perhaps even starting a community initiative for struggling families, she felt an overwhelming sense of affirmation. Mr. Smith listened intently, nodding along, his focus unwavering. "That is a fantastic vision, Lily," he said when she finished. "I believe in investing in potential. How would you feel about applying for a scholarship I offered to those with passion and determination?" "Really?" Lily gasped, her heart pounding. "I would be incredibly grateful for that opportunity." "Then let us make it happen. I want to see you thrive," he replied, his sincerity washing over her like a warm wave. The rest of the evening unfolded like a beautiful dream. As the gala continued, Lily felt a shift within herself, a blossoming of confidence she hadn't even known existed. She danced, laughed, and connected with newfound friends who uplifted her spirit. Back at home, she excitedly recounted the evening to Emma, who listened wide-eyed, hanging onto every word. "You're incredible, Lily. This is just the beginning, isn't it?" Emma said, her excitement palpable. "It really feels like it," Lily replied, her heart swelling with emotion. "I can't believe how many people care and want to help." Days passed, and with every passing moment, hope bloomed in Lily's life. She began working on her scholarship application, pouring her heart onto the pages. Every time she felt doubt creep in, she thought of Mr. Smith's encouragement, Jason's unwavering support, and Emma's belief in her. But even amidst the brightness, shadows lingered. A few weeks later, as she was finishing her shifts at the grocery store, she received a call that sent her while spiraling. Emma had fallen ill and needed immediate medical attention. Rushing to the hospital, Lily felt her heart race with fear, the weight of uncertainty pressing down on her. She would do anything to protect her sister, but the bills and daunting medical expenses began to loom over her like a dark cloud. "Lily, it is okay to be scared," Jason said, visiting her at the hospital. "You be strong, but you don't have to carry this alone." His words ignited a flicker of hope, reminding her that she had a community rallying around her. Lily took a deep breath, trying to hold on to the glimmer of faith as she sat beside Emma's hospital bed. "I'll be right here, Emma," she whispered, her voice steady. "You're going to be okay." Days turned into weeks, and Emma's recovery felt like an uphill battle. But Lily was relentless, drawing strength from within and the kindness of others. She reached out for help, applying for aid programs and seeking support from the community center, where she had volunteered. One day, while Lily was juggling work and hospital visits, she received an unexpected visit from Mr. Bennett. He walked in with a warm smile, a basket of goodies in hand. "I heard about Emma. How are you holding up?" Tears pricked at Lily's eyes as she shared the struggles they faced. "Thank you for coming. I feel so lost," Lily admitted, her voice trembling. "You are not alone," he said, placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "We will get through this together. I am here to help in any way I can." His kindness washed over her like a balm, reminding her of the beauty in human connection. Over the next few weeks, Mr. Bennett rallied the community, organizing fundraisers to support MS medical expenses. The outpouring of love and generosity ignited a spark of hope in Lily's heart. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Emma was discharged from the hospital. As she stood with her sister, now recovering, she felt a sense of relief flooding through her. "See, Lily, you did it." Emma smiled, her cheeks rosy as she hugged her sister. "I couldn't have done it without you, Emma," Lily replied, her voice thick with emotion. "You are my strength, and I am so proud of you." With Emma back home, they began to heal together. For every challenge they faced, they found a way to celebrate small victories, from going for walks to sharing bedtime stories that brought laughter. Lily continued to work on her scholarship application, pouring her heart and soul into it. The support from the community fueled her determination. When the day of the scholarship announcement arrived, her heart raced with anticipation. She gathered with fellow applicants in the community center, each filled with hope and dreams. When the names were called, she felt as if her heart would burst. "And the scholarship goes to Lily Thompson." The room erupted in applause, and Lily stood frozen, disbelief washing over her. Tears streamed down her face as she walked to the front, met with warm hugs from Mr. Smith and Mr. Bennett. "You earned this, Lily. Your resilience is extraordinary," Mr. Smith said, pride shining in his eyes. In that moment, surrounded by love and support, Lily felt a new chapter begin. It was a chapter filled with hope, resilience, and the unwavering bond between sisters. Through every challenge faced, she learned that asking for help and embracing community was not a sign of weakness, it was the essence of strength. And finally, the dreams that once felt out of reach began to shimmer brightly ahead of her. With her sister by her side, and a community that believed in her, Lily knew that the beauty of the human spirit could elevate them both from the darkest depths to the brightest heights. The journey was far from over, but for the first time in a long while, Lily felt ready to embrace whatever came next, grounded in the love that sparked her resilience, knowing that joy was indeed waiting just around the corner. To be continued. Part 3, Reaching for the Stars. The sun rose over Maplewood, casting golden rays that filtered through the window, warming Lily's spirit. It was a new day, and with it came the promise of fresh beginnings. As she prepared breakfast for Emma, the laughter of her sister echoed in the kitchen, wrapping them in a cocoon of warmth and love. "Guess what?" Emma grinned, her eyes sparkling as she poured syrup over her pancakes. "I heard from Jenna that the school talent show is coming up. We should totally participate." Lily paused, her heart swelling at the thought of Emma's enthusiasm. "Oh, what do you have in mind?" "I was thinking of singing. You know how much I love it, and I could use your help with the guitar." Emma's excitement was contagious, and Lily couldn't help but smile. "I'd love to. Let us make it happen together," she replied, a rush of happiness filling the kitchen. This moment felt like a reminder of their shared dreams, a brief escape from the challenges that had tugged at their hearts with such intensity. After breakfast, Lily settled into her day with renewed determination. She juggled her work at the grocery store and her scholarship application while making time for Emma's rehearsals. Each evening, they would sit together, strumming chords and sharing notes. It was a healing ritual that knitted the spirits closer together. Yet, the weight of responsibilities lingered in the background. During a lunch break one day, Lily checked her phone, noticing a message from Mr. Bennett. "Hi Lily, I hope you're doing well. I'd love to catch up and discuss the scholarship. Could we meet this week?" Lily's heart raced. She felt a mixture of excitement and dread. What if she had messed up her application? What if she wasn't good enough? Shaking off the nagging doubts, she replied, "Absolutely, I'd love to meet." The following Friday, as she arrived at the cafe where they agreed to meet, her heart pounded in her chest. When she spotted Mr. Bennett at a corner table, a wave of relief washed over her. He greeted her with a warm smile, the same kindness that had buoyed her spirits during difficult times. "Lily, it is so good to see you again," he said, gesturing for her to sit. "Have you been looking forward to our chat?" "Thank you for meeting with me," she replied, trying to keep her voice steady. Mr. Bennett's expression turned serious. "First, I want to say how impressed I was with your application. You have a truly remarkable story, and it resonated deeply with the review committee." Lily's heart soared. "Really?" "Yes, your resilience, your determination to support them, it all shines through. We believe you have great potential, and I'd like to offer you an internship at my company." "An internship?" Her mind raced with possibilities. "But I am just a cashier." "You are not just a cashier, Lily. You are a passionate individual who has been through a lot and come out stronger. This is an opportunity for you to learn, grow, and expand your horizons. We can work around your schedule," he assured her. Tears brimmed in Lily's eyes as hope surged. I don't know what to say. This means so much to me." "Just say yes," he smiled, and with that simple encouragement, Lily knew she was ready to embrace this new chapter in her life. The following weeks were a whirlwind of change for Lily. Balancing her job, MS talent show rehearsals, and the new internship was challenging, but she thrived in the chaos. In the afternoons, she would rush to the office, where she learned about marketing strategies and project management, her passion for helping her community igniting anew. One evening after a long day, Lily returned home to find Emma waiting eagerly. "Guess what? I made the talent show lineup," Emma squealed. Lily enveloped her sister in a warm hug. "That is amazing. I knew you could do it. When do you perform?" "Next Friday. Can you be there?" "Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world," Lily replied, feeling a swell of pride for Emma's hard work and dedication. As the talent show approached, Lily could see the transformation in her sister. Emma radiated confidence on stage, singing with a voice that echoed their shared dreams. The night of the performance, as Emma took her place, Lily felt a mix of nerves and excitement. "Just breathe, Emma. You've got this," Lily whispered, giving her sister a reassuring smile. The spotlight illuminated Emma, and with her first note, the audience fell silent. Lily's heart swelled with pride as she watched her sister shine. After the performance, Emma ran off stage, tears of joy in her eyes. "I did it. Did you see me?" Emma exclaimed, her voice trembling with excitement. "You were incredible, Emma. I am so proud of you." Lily pulled her into a tight hug, knowing that this moment was a celebration of their journey together. Weeks passed, and as the seasons changed, so did the Lily's life. She adjusted to the demands of the internship while still holding onto her job at the grocery store. Every day felt like a step forward, even when faced with challenges. But just as life felt on the upswing, another storm loomed. One quiet evening, Lily received a call from the hospital. Emma's health had taken another downturn. "Lily, we need you to come in. It is serious," the doctor's voice echoed, sending shockwaves through Lily's heart. "I am on my way," she cried, her pulse racing as she rushed to the hospital. The world outside blurred, and her thoughts spiraled into a whirlwind of fear and despair. Upon reaching the hospital, she found Emma in a sterile room, connected to monitors that beeped rhythmically. "Lily?" Emma croaked, her voice weak yet filled with warmth. "Hey, I am here," Lily whispered, taking her sister's hand. "What is going on?" "We were going to do some tests," the doctor said, entering the room. "We want to make sure we understand what is happening." Days turned into an agonizing blur. Lily spent countless hours by Emma's side, reading her favorite books and reminiscing about their happiest moments. Each passing minute felt like an eternity, but Lily's spirit remained anchored in hope. On one particularly difficult night, as they sat together, Emma looked up at Lily. "You are my hero, you know that." "I am just doing my best to be here for you," Lily replied, her voice thick with emotion. "No, really," Emma insisted, her eyes brightening. "You were always fighting for us, but it is okay to be scared too." Lily's heart broke at her sister's wisdom. "I am scared, Emma, but I promise I'll do everything I can to make sure you're okay." "Promise?" Emma whispered, her eyes pleading. "Promise," Lily affirmed, wrapping her arms around her sister. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the doctor returned with encouraging news. "Emma's tests show improvement. We can start a new treatment plan that should help." Lily felt the weight of the world lift off her shoulders, tears cascading down her face. "Thank you," she breathed, overwhelmed with gratitude. That day, as they returned home, Lily felt renewed strength and purpose. She had learned that even amidst the darkest moments, the bond between them could light the way. Together, they faced every storm with resilience. As the months rolled on, Emma's health steadily improved, and their lives regained a sense of rhythm. Lily balanced her internship and job with renewed vigor, each day teaching her the importance of pushing through adversity. After one particularly productive day at work, Mr. Bennett called her into his office. "Lily, I've been meaning to discuss your future with the company," he said, a gleam in his eye. "Your contributions have been invaluable. I'd like to offer you a part-time position after your internship and—" "Really?" Lily gasped, her heart racing. "Yes, your passion for community outreach aligns perfectly with our values. I see great potential in you, and I want to support your journey," he replied. "Thank you, Mr. Bennett. I can't express how much this means to me." Lily's heart soared, knowing that this was another step toward realizing her dreams. Yet, even amidst the excitement of new beginnings, Lily never forgot the journey that had brought her here. She remained committed to her sister's dreams, continuing to support Emma as she blossomed. The girls often found themselves wrapped in late-night conversations, dreaming of the future. "I want to travel the world, Lily, see all the places we've talked about," Emma said one night, her eyes sparkling with ambition. "Then let us make it happen, Emma. You have the talent, and I'll find a way to support you," Lily replied, determination etched on her face. Together, they began planning for Emma's future, researching music camps and opportunities that could help her flourish. Lily knew that dreams were meant to be nurtured, and she was committed to helping Emma chase every one of them. As they stood on the cusp of a new chapter, Lily felt the warmth of joy radiating through their lives. Together, they embody resilience, strength, and kindness, knowing that with hope, they could weather any storm. And in the heart, ## Part 4, The Journey of 1,000 Dreams. The dawn broke over Maplewood, painting the sky in rosy hues, a promise of new beginnings. Lily Thompson stood at the kitchen counter, her heart still fluttering from the recent news of her part-time position. It felt surreal. She had come so far from the days of simply surviving. Now she was stepping into a life filled with possibilities. "Lily, are you okay?" Emma's voice broke through her reverie, pulling her back to the present. "Just thinking about how far we've come," Lily replied, stirring the pancake batter. "And how much we have to look forward to." Emma, her hair still tousled from sleep, leaned against the doorframe, a curious expression on her face. "What do you mean?" "Well, you have your talent show coming up, and it is almost time for me to start my new job. It feels like everything is finally coming together." Emma's face lit up. "I can't wait for the talent show. I am nervous, but also super excited. We'll all practice together today, right?" "Yes, let us make sure you're ready to shine," Lily said, her heart swelling with pride. Emma had worked so hard, pouring her heart into rehearsals, and Lily was determined to help her. They shared breakfast filled with laughter and light-hearted teasing about Emma's singing style. Each moment felt precious, reminder of the bond they had forged through every hardship. Days turned into weeks, and as the talent show approached, Lily found herself balancing her internship, her job, and supporting Emma. It was a whirlwind of activity, but she reveled in the chaos, empowered by the hope that had taken root in her heart. One chilly afternoon, as she sat in her cozy cubicle at Bennett Enterprises, her phone buzzed with a message from Jason. "Hey, are you free this weekend? I'd love to catch up." Lily felt a rush of excitement. Despite the busy schedules, her friendship with Jason had blossomed into a supportive bond. "Absolutely, let us meet at our favorite cafe." As the weekend rolled in, Lily found herself sipping coffee with Jason, their usual laughter echoing through the quaint cafe. "So, how are things?" Jason asked, leaning back in his chair, his eyes glinting with curiosity. "Busy but good. I am juggling my internship and work at the grocery store. Plus, Emma's talent show is next week, and she is really nervous," Lily replied, her smile brightening. "Wow, you're incredible, Lily, juggling all of that while still being there for your sister," Jason said, admiration filling his voice. "You're doing amazing things." "Thank you," she said, feeling warmth spread through her. "It is a lot, but I wouldn't change it for anything. Emma's happiness means the world to me." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, and as they discussed everything from music to dreams, Lily felt a sense of belonging. Just being with Jason invigorated her spirit, reminding her of the beauty of friendship amidst life's chaos. As the talent show night finally arrived, excitement coursed through the air. The town hall was filled with families, friends, and supporters, all eager to witness the showcase of talent. Lily stood backstage, her heart racing as she watched Emma prepare, adjusting her microphone and nervously fidgeting with her costume. "You're going to be amazing, Emma," Lily whispered, a gentle hand resting on her sister's shoulder. "What if I mess up?" Emma's voice trembled, fear flickering in her eyes. "Just remember the rehearsals. You've worked hard for this moment, and we're all here for you," Lily reassured, squeezing her hand. "Just breathe and enjoy it. This is your time to shine." When Emma's name was called, Lily's heart soared with pride. She watched as her sister stepped into the spotlight, her confidence slowly building. The audience erupted in applause, and Emma began to sing, her voice rising and filling the hall with magic. Tears glistened in Lily's eyes as she witnessed Emma transform into a star before her very eyes. Each note resonated with strength and clarity, a testament to their shared journey of resilience. After the performance, as Emma ran off stage, a bright smile blasted on her face. Lily enveloped her in a tight embrace. "You are incredible. I am so proud of you." "I can't believe I did it, Lily. Thank you for believing in me." Emma beamed, her cheeks flushed with happiness. That night, as they returned home, laughter erupted as they recounted Emma's performance, their bond feeling stronger than ever. Life felt lighter, filled with endless possibilities. But just as things seemed to be falling into place, the universe had other plans. A few days later, Lily received a call that shook her to her core. "Lily, I am afraid Emma's health has taken a turn for the worse. We need to bring her in for further tests." The doctor's voice echoed through the phone, heavy with concern. "No, not again." Lily cried, her world tilting as panic washed over her. "I'll be right there." The drive to the hospital felt like an eternity, her heart pounding with dread. When she reached, she found Emma lying in a hospital bed, her face pale and fragile. "Lily?" Emma's voice was barely a whisper. "I am here, Emma. I am right here," Lily said, rushing to her sister's side, holding her hand tightly as emotions surged within her. Days turned into a blur of tests and waiting. Lily stayed by Emma's side, reading stories, holding on to hope even as the world felt dark. Each passing hour felt like a weight on her chest, but she clung to the memories of laughter and joy they had shared. One chilly evening, as the sun set in the hospital room filled with shadows, Emma turned to her sister. "Lily, I want to be strong like you. I am scared." Tears pooled in Lily's eyes. "It's okay to be scared, Emma. We've faced so much already, and we'll get through this too," she said softly, brushing her sister's hair back. "I believe in you." Just as despair threatened to engulf her, a message from Mr. Bennet popped up on her phone. "Hi, Lily. I am here for you and Emma. Let us meet and brainstorm how we can support her during this time." Lily felt the warmth of community wrap around her, igniting a spark of hope deep within. "Thank you, Mr. Bennet. Your kindness means the world," she replied, tears of gratitude spilling down her cheeks. The next day, Mr. Bennet arrived at the hospital with a basket filled with goodies and an unwavering smile. "Lily, how is Emma holding up?" he asked, pulling a chair close to her. "She is struggling, but I am here for her. It is tough," Lily admitted, her heart heavy with worry. "I understand. I want to help. The community is rallying behind you both, and we're reorganizing fundraisers to support MS medical expenses. You're not alone in this," he said, his sincerity washing over her like a warm wave of reassurance. Days turned into weeks, and the community's love poured in like a river. Fundraisers, meals, and donations flooded in, lifting some of the burdens off Lily's shoulders. Each act of kindness felt like a ray of sunshine breaking through the clouds, reminding her that there was light even in the darkest of times. Finally, after a grueling week, the doctor entered the room with a hopeful expression. "MS test results show improvement. We've developed a new treatment plan that should help stabilize her health." Lily's heart soared, tears of joy streaming down her face. "Really? Thank you. You don't know how much this means to us." As Emma began her new treatment, she slowly regained strength. Each small victory was celebrated like a triumph, from taking a few steps to laughing at old jokes. The joy of their shared moments overshadowed the struggles, reminding them both of the power of resilience. Amidst the healing, Lily's internship flourished, allowing her to channel her passion for community service. She worked tirelessly, organizing events that supported families facing hardships, using her experience to uplift others in similar situations. One evening, as Lily returned home, Emma greeted her with excitement. "Guess what? I want to start a music initiative at the community center. Maybe we can help kids find their voices like I did." Lily felt a swell of pride as she hugged her sister tightly. "That is an incredible idea, Emma. We can work on this together. Helping others see their dreams is a beautiful way to give back." The planning sessions became a beautiful ritual, with laughter filling their home as they brainstormed ideas. Emma's health continued to improve, and each day brought newfound energy and creativity. As the summer sun bathed Maplewood in golden light, their initiative took shape. They organized workshops, inviting kids to explore their musical talents. The community sent a buzz with joy, each child's laughter echoing through the hallways. On the day of the first workshop, they gathered in the center's auditorium, surrounded by eager faces. As Emma stood before the children, her voice strong and clear, Lily felt an overwhelming sense of pride. "Music is a way to express who you are, and I want to help each of you find your voice," Emma said, her smile radiant. Watching her sister light up,